The ghost groom who loved too deeply. They say some love stories begin in heaven, but Nice's started in whispers. Her wedding to Macanio was the kind of event people in the village would speak of for generations. The streets of Niavoco were flooded with dancers. Drums sang louder than the wind, and even the old women said, "This is what royal weddings look like in stories." Macanio was tall, with a charm that could melt the sternest heart. He spoke gently, always with a smile like sunrise, and when he looked at Nice, even the gods would blush. He gave her the kind of life women only dream about: silk clothes, golden trinkets, and a mansion that shone like the moon. For 10 years they lived in joy. 4 beautiful children blessed their home, laughter ringing in every corner. But then the whispers began. One night, as Nice braided her daughter's hair, an old woman passed by the mansion and spat thrice on the ground. "Haven't you heard?" she muttered to a group of women by the well. "That man is no man, he's a ghost." The rumor spread like dry leaves in Harmattan wind. People swore they had seen Macanio's grave in the old cemetery. "He died 10 years ago in a hunting accident," they whispered. "How can a dead man build a mansion?" At first, Nice laughed it off. Her husband was alive, warm and loving. How could he be a ghost? But then she noticed things she had ignored. He never visited the graveyard. His shadow sometimes disappeared under the noon sun. At night, when the moon was bright, he sat by the window and stared for hours, as if listening to voices only he could hear. One night, heart-pounding, she confronted him. "Macanio," she said softly, "tell me the truth. Who are you?" He turned to her, eyes glistening like rivers after rain. "Nice," he whispered, voice breaking. "I love you too much to lie. Yes, I died 10 years ago." Her breath caught. "But how?" He sighed deeply, the kind of sigh that carries 1,000 sorrows. "I was taken before my time. But when I crossed, I begged the ancestors for one thing: to love you. I had seen you once in the market, and your laughter stayed in my soul even in death. The spirits pitied me. They gave me life, but only for as long as our love stays pure." Nice trembled, tears streaming down her face. Fear clawed at her, but love held her tighter. "Then stay," she whispered. "Stay as long as you can." And so they lived, quietly, tenderly, until the whispers reached the ears of the high priest. One afternoon, as the sky turned crimson, the priest came with 7 elders carrying charms and cowrie shells. "Woman," he said, "you have been sleeping with a spirit. This is an abomination." They began to chant, sprinkling ash and herbs around the mansion. The ground trembled. Macanio walked out, tall and proud, carrying their youngest child. "If loving my family is an abomination," he thundered, "then let the earth swallow me now." The wind howled, thunder cracked.